James Franco is receiving backlash for his new role in upcoming movie Alina of Cuba, La hija rebelde, where he will be playing the late Fidel Castro.
Darnos por vencidos.
Fidel Castro was a Cuban revolutionary and politician who led Cuba for nearly 5 decades. Cuban life under Castro was not easy. Political and economic options were limited, leading hundreds to flee. But the movie is based on a Cuban exile turned social advocate who learns at 10 years old that she's Castro's daughter. Yet, many are not happy that American actor James Franco will be portraying a Latino, with many describing it as discrimination of Latinos in Hollywood. Colombian-American actor John Leguizamo spoke out on Instagram.
All right, look, I got no problems with James Franco, okay? So, appropriating our stories, no more of that. I'm done with that.
Comments in Leguizamo's post argue that Franco comes from Portuguese descent, but Leguizamo is not backing down with his activism.
We don't have the same privilege. No, we don't have the same rights. I love Franco. He's cool. James Franco's cool, but he's not Latin just because he's Portuguese. Portuguese and Spaniards are not Latin people. To be Latin, you have to come from Latin America.
Film producer John Martinez O'Fallon responded saying that he admires Leguizamo, but his comments are a blind attack, and finds it disappointing to see his work about a Latin female immigrant be attacked by Leguizamo, who claims to be a leader of the Latin community. A Los Angeles Times article written by Carolina A. Miranda explains how she doesn't understand how someone can know Castro's story and think about casting, and I quote, that guy who could barely host an Oscar telecast. We reached out to Los Angeles Times writer Carolina A. Miranda, and she provided us with this statement. I think it's because the studies all show that Latino representation remains a problem in the industry, and along comes this plum role depicting one of the more recognizable figures in Latin American history, and it's going to someone who doesn't embody the language or culture. So not only are Latinos generally out of the picture, even when they're supposed to be in the picture, they're not in the picture. End of quote. Yet, Fidel Castro's daughter, Alina Fernandez, approves of Franco, stating, I find that selection of the cast amazing. Alina of Cuba is being shot entirely in Cartagena and Bogota, Colombia. Production begins August 15th. Cynthia Gonzalez.